More or less now across to our reporter, Molemo-Waone Mothoa, who is at Bree Street in Johannesburg for the latest. Molemo, thank you so much for your time. Of course, you are right at the center of that explosion, I would imagine, at a safe distance. But talk to us about what is happening there now.
Thank you, Onati. Good afternoon. Indeed, we are here in the Johannesburg CBD, just along the Bree Street, where that horrific, unexplained explosion, happened yesterday. Many saw, that explosion ripping through the streets, and we understand that over 40 people, were left injured after that incident, and one person, of course, has been confirmed dead. But just if I can just step out of the shores for my colleague Sipo to just show you around here. The scene here is still being treated as a potential risk area with law enforcement officers, literally chasing people away, diverting them to other streets because several of them here have been closed, and we understand as well that people here don't have electricity, and water supply also has been cut off since the incident yesterday. What we also have been told is that some of the people who are staying close by in some of the flats around here have moved out, but then the businesses as well, operating around this Bree Street, especially, most of them, have been closed for most part of the day today. They've remained closed. But just to, hear from some of the people who said they actually didn't hear about the incident, but that they saw, it as it started. I'm now joined by some of the residents here. Sisi, you said you saw the incident yesterday when it happened. What exactly did you see?
What I see is that, okay, the incident, I was there in a robot. I was coming to shopping to Boxer, then I just bought to whatever it is, grocer, and it was a tragedy to me. Even now, I'm not okay, but I can speak what I saw. Before, the robots were closed for me to cross. Then I just stand there. Then it was a bomb or something that it was by, I don't know, it came from another way or whatever it is way. Okay, then it was just big bomb, boom, out of the way. Then after, I was so speechless. I stand in, then everybody was running and running. Then what I saw, it was a taxi, bounce. Then after bouncing the taxi, I saw there was a mother who is selling the umbila nomroho, whatever it is. Then the taxi, that quantum, it broke her to the robot, and that robot and that quantum cut the woman, the legs. And then it swept by. I just ran. Then I go there to the butcher. It was the next of my flats. I'm staying the Allied Thomas Street. Then after I go there to the butcher, then I was saying that, close the door, close the door. And I was so speechless and I was crying. Then after that, they closed the door. Then after, the sound was so clear. What that film? It was the dizziness. Then I was, said, open the door, I want to go home. Then when that, I came out. Then after I came out, I see the taxi, that in front of me. So there were people, we just took the brakes, we braked the taxi, and we keep some of other people. They were so. I'm not okay. I am not okay because it's my first time I see the road. The road was so broken, pieces by pieces. Explosion. It's whereby they were saying it was not explosion, it's whereby the explosion. They were saying that it's a gas, but I don't understand which gas they are talking about. I'm staying next to the road. My flat is next to the road. So I don't know, is it unsafe or not? And there is no water, electricity. I'm not okay.
Well, it's one of the residents here. But just to take just quickly, one of them who said in the past 20 years of him, staying in this place, this is the first incident. Puti, when and how do you feel about what has happened?
Since ever, I've been staying here since 2000. Now it's 23 years I've been here. This is my first time to see the situation in Fananalena. So beside all those other past incidents, but this one is my first time because as I was moving around, as I was coming from Bree taxi rank going up, so there was a huge noise which came from up. As I was going, so I just rushed. Thought maybe there was something, it was a bomb or something, or those things, what do you call it, the cash in transit here. So the bomb, the way it was, I was thinking it was that. So I was opposing people. People were coming down, I was going up because I'm staying up. So I was telling myself, let me rush home before I get to Risik Street, because I'm staying in corner Joburg and Bree. So as I was going up, so I saw a smoke coming up from the what do you call it, Joburg Street, from Joburg Street. That's where the incident started. As I was coming down, then it was cracking in between, in the middle of the road, it was cracking down. In my face, one car, it overturned as it was, the crack was starting. It went down up until the one, there's a street bottom there where used to be metro before. So on that street, that's where one guy opened, there is a manhole which was coming, there is a smoke which was coming from the bottom. He opened that manhole, that's where that disaster ended. It didn't go further, it ended where that thing was opened.
All right, thank you, my brother. Unati, as you can hear, people relating, their experiences about yesterday's incident, and that's back to the studio.
Molemo, thank you so much for that. Of course, you could see just the devastation in some of those faces as people try to make sense of what happened yesterday afternoon. But stay with the SABC News. We'll continue to give you rolling coverage on this.